Guys, good morning, DSN with you, and today we're doing a test drive part 2. So we did a walk around on the vehicle inside a couple days ago, and today we're going to be driving one and seeing a couple of things, how loud it is inside, what's the fuel economy on the vehicle, and we do have a limited model today to test drive, which is all the functions inside that you can imagine. Once again, a 2019 Toyota Rav4 limited, and we're doing a test drive today, so let's go. Okay guys, so we're going to be starting the test drive here in a few minutes. There's a couple of components I want to show you in the limited side. So first of all, I got the phone hooked up with the cable, right? If you wonder why is it with the cable, you can do a GI charging, or because you get a Apple CarPlay. I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen or not, but it looks very good, functions as it's supposed to. One thing. Second thing is the steering wheel. The steering wheel is very comfortable. It's heated, right? So, but it's heated from this portion to this portion. So it's heated just here. So if you're driving like that, you're not gonna have heated steering wheel. If you're driving like this, you're not gonna have heated steering wheel. If you're driving like this, no problem. You're gonna have a nice, beautiful heated steering wheel for the cold winter days. So we got everything set up. We're gonna we have -5 outside, by the way. So that's what we're gonna be doing test today, and getting the seat belts all ready for the safety. The seat actually very comfortable. Seating position quite nice as well. In the limited, one interesting function, there's a mirror, right? I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but this mirror, you can see it outside, but if you flick up, it actually has an LCD screen that you can see behind what's going on in the camera when you drive. There's a camera located at the back hatch on the top, okay? So if the glass is dirty, of course this mirror's not going to function, but it's a kind of nice little feature that they put on in the limited side. And if you don't want to, you just flip it back and you have a regular mirror ready to go. Okay guys, so we're gonna start here. We have a snowy road, and I'm just looking at the all-wheel drive system. So the way it is, the way Rav works is you have a front-wheel drive and you have a rear-wheel drive. You get 50% up to 50% to rear-wheel drive, and then it watches each wheel where to get power. So we start. Okay, so when we started in a snowy road, right, the traction control kicked on, and of course front wheel drive was active 110%. And then what happened is it kicked the back end right away, and it's distributed. It looked like there was equal distribution between the wheels and the back. But that's a system the way the all-wheel drive system works. Alright guys, so we're driving the vehicle. It's actually very comfortable. The wind noise is not too bad. We're doing 80 kilometers an hour, and I'm in the cruise control. We'll have -3 outside. What I'm testing now, I want to see the fuel economy, what's going to happen, right? So right now we have 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers. That's what we have. I'm just going to go to Echo quick. So right, 7.1. That's 80 kilometers an hour, cruise control, 7.1 liters per 100 kilometers. So far we're getting traveling on the country road. So we're doing an off-road test on the 2019 Toyota Rav4 5th generation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little bit on off-roading to see the suspension, the clearance, and how the vehicle handles, period. So we're going to put it in the rock and dirt. We do have it's a snow outside and frozen dirt, I should say. But let's see what this machine can do. I can see the rear end, the rear wheels actually getting equal traction so far. It's all season tires, by the way, too, guys, so that's something to keep in mind. Very important to know, because in the winters, of course, it will do a lot better job. Beautiful clearance on the rock. Okay, the hill. Problem. Very nice. Guys, this car feels awesome, by the way. Like, I'm telling you, it feels great. Yep, doing a good job with this. I'm going to test the clearance on the vehicle. And no problem. Once again. Toyota, nicely done. Like for this type of car, it feels very good. Off-roading, no problem. Clearance, no problem. And traction, no problem. Overall, very impressed. Guys, overall, vehicle's performing really nicely. As I mentioned before, very impressed with the off-road capability so far. Just doing a snowy road test, and it's excellent. Like, it's performing all season tires, doing a good job. Overall, very impressed. Nicely done. Comfort level also very nice. As you can see, there's a snowy road, not being plowed or anything, and here I am testing the vehicle, no problem. What we're going to do now, we're in the middle of the field here. We do have a road in front of us. What we're going to do, we're going to do hard acceleration, and then I'm going to brake. We're going to see how the vehicle, we got in a snow mode here, so we got a snow mode on. We'll see how it accelerates on all season tires, and then we'll see how the ABS braking works as well. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Brake. So guys, couple of things here. First of all, the braking system works really well. The car's not going to the left or right, it's keeping you straight. You can hear the ABS scringing a little bit. Acceleration also pretty impressive. And all season tires, yes, you do have a little bit of waggle. Traction control does come on and help you with that assistant, but overall, for what the vehicle's doing in all season tires in the snowy road is quite impressive. So we're traveling 100 kilometers an hour just outside a city here on the country road. I am breaking the rule, I think, a little bit by 20 kilometers an hour, but not too bad. What I want to test is the wind noise. Overall in the cabin, right? So overall in the cabin, the wind noise is quite comfortable and quite quiet. It's very quiet compared to other segments. Okay guys, about the steering wheel comfort is actually quite nice. It feels very good in the hands. In terms of the handling, right? I'm doing the waves right now, and it's quite comfortable, and the vehicle's handling itself very, very nicely. Yes, you can feel a bit of body roll, but once again, it's limited, right? Depends probably on the tires, etc. But overall, it's doing a great job. Second thing I want to mention is suspension. It's very smooth and soft. I have no issue with it at all. I can't see any negative side on it, but it travels very nice and very comfortable, and you feel good inside the car. So that's one thing I want to note, and great job Toyota once again. Regarding the wind noise, that's the third thing I want to touch. It's quite quiet. Like I have no issue. If you even compare to higher end cars, it's quite reasonable. And once again, insulation and everything is quite nicely put together, which is once again be comfortable for longer travel for you or going to work inside the city. Alright guys, traveling on the highway here, and we're doing 90 kilometers an hour on a cruise control, and we are 7.7 liters per 100 kilometers economy. Great fuel mileage so far. Very, very nice. Anyway, the book says less, but we do have minus 13 outside, so I could explain that as well. Now I did test in the vehicle at night, and to show you the optics, LED high and low beam. So this is a low beam LED lighting right now. We're gonna turn fogs on so you can see as it turn the fog on, which is a regular bulb, by the way. And then this is the high beam. Here we go. This is the high beam. So the optics are awesome. They did a very good job. So great job Toyota, and it's for the safety, it's excellent. Guys, pretty amazing day. Beautiful snow coming down, etc. One thing I want to mention is the rear trunk. When I was doing the review, it was very dark inside, so I couldn't show you. But I want to show you exactly how much space it is. There's quite a bit of space here that you can put your cargo in. You do have your 60-40 split, so you could actually put it down the seats, and you will see how much space it is when you have the full seats down. So you can put a lot of cargo there, which is quite nice. So I just want to show you this to give you an idea of the rear cargo space. All right, guys, so we're gonna be doing a conclusion on the 2019 Toyota Rav4 5th generation limited package. So I spent a few days with the vehicle to make sure I learn it, try it, and feel the car before I can do a proper conclusion on the vehicle. So a couple of things. Let's start to step at a time here. One thing is the mirror, right? Interesting function. I noticed it actually heats up quite a bit, which is, I guess, is normal because you have a LCD panel in there. So that's one thing. A second thing overall on the vehicle comfort. Comfort is excellent. It's very quiet. Suspension is very soft and smooth. It's good for long drives. Even if you're commuting to work, city or highway, very comfortable. No problem. All-wheel drive system works awesome. We tried off-road, we tried on-road, we tried the snowy roads. Excellent. Toyota did a great job with the new system on there. The steering's quite responsive. It feels very nice. Same steering as a Camry, so can't complain here. It's leather wrapped, so excellent on that side. Seats are excellent as well. Lumbar support, heated or cooled in few packages available, but overall nice. Couple of things I want to touch base on competition of the vehicle, right? So the compact SUV segment, the market is very competitive, and there's a lot of choices for you as a consumer out there. And a couple of things: who competes against Rav4 and what's out there to compete with the Rav4? Well, and I'm not going to go to better or worse. That's what's in my head right now. Is you have a Honda CR-V, right? A couple of things about Honda. Great car as well. Looks good. Now you have a turbo engine versus naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, and you do have a Honda CVT versus 8-speed automatic on the Rav. Now CVT will be coming in the hybrid in April that we're expecting with a great fuel economy. Then Mazda CX-5, right? Also great looking car, great technology in the vehicle, turbo engine, etc. You have to test them out. And then you have your Nissan Rogue. And then you have your Hyundai Santa Fe. Now, Hyundai Santa Fe market splits because they do look at the Highlander a little bit because it kind of takes the Highlander, but a lot of consumer I find cross-shop between Hyundai Santa Fe and Toyota Rav4. Then the Kia Sportage is also in this segment, right? So there's a couple SUVs that compete direct with the Toyota Rav4. Would I recommend the car, right? Yes, I would, absolutely. I recommend the car. Love this vehicle. Fuel economy is great. Got 7.1 liters on the highway, 9.7 in the city. Comfortable, quiet, safeties, good traction, good braking. Overall, I can't complain about the vehicle at all. I'm very impressed. Toyota did a great job, and nicely done with the technology, etc. So guys, that's a little bit of conclusion of our test drive. That's a part 2. If you are looking at the part 2 first, look at the part 1. I did a walk around inside of the vehicle, show some of the functions, and we had an XLE and Trail compare, and today we're driving the Limited, so it's nice to see three packages back to back almost. So yeah, before I go though, I do want to wish you happy holidays and happy new year that's coming up in a couple of days. Wishing you all the best and a lot of positivity in 2019, enthusiasm, and a great drive for your success, whatever you're doing in life. Anyway guys, DSN with you. You guys have a great week, and we'll be talking to you soon.